Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Welcome to the finals of the 5th annual Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament. Brought to you by Storm Bowling and by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, get ready for the action. It's the finals of the Multi-Region 9-Tap Tour Tournament.
All right, welcome. Hello, Storm Nation. My name is Blair Blumenscheid, and I am joined by a member and awesome helper at the 9-Tap Tour, Linda Fontajon.
Yes.
I said it right. Okay, I was practicing, but I still wasn't sure. Linda, you have been with the 9-Tap Tour for 20 years running the brackets. 22 years running the brackets.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Bowling is my life.
Oh, well, we love that. And that's what really the 9-Tap Tour is about. People who have found that bowling is a really fun activity and they love to come out and bowl. And now we're down to the Final Four here. Is that right?
Yes, Final Four. It's amazing.
Yeah. And where are you from, Linda?
I'm from Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. And what's your favorite part of the 9-Tap Tour, if there was one part you could call out?
I just love that so many different people can come and bowl, and we all have the same thing in common.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, and we've been watching all day long. People have gotten down to. I'm trying to add in all the bowlers' names. I just was handed the ones that have made it to the final four here, and we have been watching all day as bowlers have gone through the rounds. They had to qualify for today, correct?
Yes. They had 3 days to qualify.
Yeah, and then there was a desperado squad, if you will, this morning
Yes.
where people were like last chance to get in.
And we had a lot come in. I think they took 8 for the last of that. So
Yeah. All right. So the bowlers that we will be watching here on and the camera is zoomed a little bit out now because eventually we will be bowling on lanes 15 and 16. But right now on 13 and 14, we're watching a match between Jacqueline Mintz and Pam Sims. Now Jacqueline gets 2 pins and Pam gets 33 pins of handicap.
yes.
And then on 17 and 18, we have Norris Montague and Eric Hambrick. And Norris gets 34 pins and Eric gets -1, which I just had to ask. I'm like, how does -1 work?
He is a higher average bowler, so because of that he will lose pins.
All right. I understand now. So those are the bowlers that we are watching. And they just finished up practice. And we're going to play a short video now, bowlers or fans, anyone that's watching, you want to watch till the end because I'm going to give away a special prize. We're giving away an Ion Pro to one special viewer that's watching, but you have to watch till the very end of the show. This is the trick.
Okay.
So you're eligible too.
Awesome.
You could win. All right, we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Gio and I'm
All right, we are back. Little round of applause. I love how many people stay to watch the finals too. There's a lot of people watching to see who's gonna make it to the final too.
Because they're always jealous. They didn't make it.
I know, right? Who are you pulling for? You know all the bowlers.
I'm pulling for Pam Sims.
Pulling for Pam. There's a lot of people pulling for Pam.
She's a Pacific Northwest native, man.
Aw. I heard that there was a little challenge, like Las Vegas versus Pacific Northwest. Like,
And she is the last Pacific Northwest standing. Everybody else
Ah.
is Vegas.
okay. Yeah, it was looking good until we made it to like the top 20 something, and then apparently Vegas crushed the
Yes.
Pacific Northwest. All right, here's Miss Pam that everyone's rooting for. Hold on. All right. Good shot, though. Now, the thing I love about this tour is it's very welcoming to bowlers who haven't been bowling very long,
Yes.
still kind of working on their skills. They want to get better. They want to have fun, but you don't allow the maximum average you can't have more than a 210 average entering the
Correct.
9-tap tour, right? So it's a tour that's built for growth, but you definitely you eliminate anyone that might be intimidating, right?
Yes, and if your average reaches the aforementioned high average, you still stay in it. You just lose lose pins, so you're negative pins.
Yeah, so that's like our friend
Eric.
Eric, right? -1 he has. So, and those are the bowlers. Norris and Eric are bowling on 17 and 18. Here's Norris. And I learned that the color of the shirts means something too.
Yes, when you win your first tournament, you get a blue shirt.
Okay, so Norris has won one shirt or one tour.
Yes.
Okay. Or at least did in 2017. He might have won more than that, but this is his first shirt that he won through the tour.
Yes.
Michael Cagle wants to know, is this 9-tap? Yes, it is 9-tap. So if they get 9, that counts as a strike. And it is one game, right?
Yes, this is a one-game eliminator.
Okay. And that, so whoever moves, and the final 2 of this round will be bowling in our final match. Wow, that was a good shot at it, Norris. Thought he had it for a second.
I did too. It looks like everybody's struggling after all the bowling they've been doing this morning, though.
Yeah, now they have been bowling all day long. They started at noon today, and they're, now it's almost 4 o'clock in Las Vegas.
We even had some that qualified this morning at 10 o'clock to start the noon
Oh my
squad,
goodness.
So
They've been bowling all day long.
all day long.
Oh my goodness.
And we have people that qualified on Friday night that bowled all 3 squads on Saturday as well, and came in today and bowled on Sunday at the 10 o'clock squad.
Yeah. And, we're going to have some special guests throughout. You're our first special guest, but I have the tour schedule over here. Now, you are from the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
For a little shout out for that tour. And I was chatting with Rob earlier, and he said you run like 40 events in the
Yes.
Pacific Northwest.
We
Do you
do.
do the brackets at all 40 of those events?
I do, yes.
Oh my goodness. You are a busy woman.
I am very busy.
I love it. How many bowlers about do you think traveled to this multi-region final from the Pacific Northwest? If you had to estimate.
I had to estimate probably about 110.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are breaking every record, or you're having record entries
Yes.
for the multi-region event this weekend. And this is the first one that you've had since before COVID. So I bet there's a lot of people that haven't seen each other in a while. A lot of
Yes.
reunions, right?
Yes, and we had a lot of our Hawaii bowlers came up too, so that was nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I heard a rumor that the Hawaii franchise is getting back going.
They are trying.
I love it. COVID was hard for a lot of bowling areas.
Yes.
And I think it's important to note, like some things are just still trying to get started back up. So it's great to see you guys out here and having record entries. Yeah, and for anyone watching, for the next round, we will be having a little scoreboard. I know it's hard to see the scores from so far away. It looks like it's hard to tell with handicap too. I would say the Pam so Pam gets 33 pins. That match is pretty tight over there, I
It
would
is
say.
pretty tight, yeah.
Yeah. I would say they're kind of neck and neck right now because Pam has a spare in the second frame and a turkey. And Jacqueline has gone spare 4-bag. So if Jacqueline continues and Pam does not continue striking, I would say Jacqueline has a little upper hand. In the other match, Norris has 34 pins Eric is our A bowler. Norris has a little advantage here. They're pretty neck and neck scratch, but Norris has those 34 pins to help him out. And
Well, technically 35 with his -1.
good point, 35 pins. Good point. Thank you. Yeah, so that's like an extra strike and a half over there. So Pam Sims joined the Puget Sound. Am I saying that right? Puget Sound. Puget Sound Tour in 2007. She has 3 tour titles and has earned $10,000 in prize money.
Yes.
Man,
That doesn't even count her side pots with the brackets.
that's awesome. Pam is a superstar. But Jacqueline is striking. She was striking the last match too. I looked over and she had the front 8, I think.
Yeah, I think she had the front 8.
Yeah. That one's a little far right for Miss Pam.
I love to split. Yikes. She can pick that up. She's got it.
Totally. She can do it. All right, let's see Mr. Norris here. I'm loving Norris. I'm loving his whole vibe about him. He's really into it.
He is shocked that he qualified.
Oh, really?
He says, I qualified. I don't have to bowl again.
It's funny. Got that one a little far to the left.
And Pam missed her.
Oh,
split.
dear. So now I would say Jacqueline is up in this match.
Yes.
Strike it. Man, Jacqueline is here to bowl.
She is here to win it.
Good shot by Pam. Nice shot. All right, Mr. Eric on lane 18. Oh, that was almost a split. Ooh, we have more stats. I'm loving it. So Norris Montague has had 4 second place finishes, no titles, but he has earned a little over $10,000. And Eric has just 1 title, and he earned that 2 months ago. And Jacqueline just joined the 9-tap tour this morning.
Oh, interesting.
She's brand new.
Wow.
Welcome, Jacqueline. It's a pretty good start. Join the tour and then you make it to the finals.
Yeah,
I'd take that.
I would too.
I think it's important to note, like you said earlier, that they have been bowling all morning. So, all right, so we are getting down to the final frame of this game. It went really quick.
It did.
Super quick. So we will be having some other special guests who will be joining us in the finals, but we'll watch these bowlers finish up. Linda, thanks for all that you do for the 9-tap tour.
I don't think I would have it any other way. I have to keep in bowling somehow.
Yeah, it's amazing. 20 years is 22 years. Let me not short you those 2 years. 22 years volunteering for the tour is that's a huge commitment. So
All my weekends.
yeah, I bet all these bowlers are happy that you are doing this.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. You do have to be the mean bracket lady sometimes.
I do.
That's okay. But you're the nice bracket lady too. It depends on how things went for you that day, right?
It depends on them, and if they're going to be mean, I'm going to be mean.
There you go. Give it right back to them. Well, we appreciate you. All right. So it looks like Jacqueline, she will be moving on till the finals.
Does look like that, yep.
And then in our other match, So Norris here will finish up, and you could pick this up. That's a makeable split. Ooh, right there. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, good pickup by Mr. Norris. So he can go out for 160. First one. So Norris is still going to move on, I believe, because he gets 34 pins.
Yes.
So. All right. All right. So we're going to take a short break and we're going to zoom in that camera for everyone. And then we will be back with the finals. Linda, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. I am now joined by Mr. Steve Freeman. Steve,
Hey, what's
welcome
happening?
to the live stream.
Well, thank you.
All right. We just chatted with Linda, who's been with the tour for 22 years. Now, you were part of the original Pacific Northwest regions.
Right, I actually joined the first year they had it. Guy named John Snyder ran it, and I think I took like 10 years off, and then I bowled in it. Like my wife and I bowled in it 4 or 5 times, and then I kind of retired.
Okay. From bowling? From
No, like my job.
Oh, okay.
And then I joined Rob. I got talking to Rob Victor, and he talked me into
Coming back.
coming back and actually being an owner. So that was 2013,
Okay.
and then I did that for 8 years. And then we up and moved to Texas.
Yeah, you got out of working it because you moved.
Yeah, exactly. Really.
But now you have the opportunity to start one in Texas.
Well, that's true.
You should. Texas needs the 9-tap tour.
Well, that's the thing is that there's so many untapped markets with this type of tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, Phoenix and anywhere in California. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only here and in Vegas and also in Seattle.
Sure.
I mean, Hawaii has had has a franchise too,
Yeah.
but COVID they stopped running it at COVID and haven't gotten it going again. So
Yeah, so I'm getting ready. We're down to our final two. And it'll be Jacqueline Mintz and Norris Montague, which is awesome. It was a fun final to watch.
yeah, I was since when you're an owner you don't root, but I'm not anymore. So I was rooting for Pam. I have to admit.
So was Linda. She
Yeah.
said she was rooting for him for her because she was the last one. From
Pam's a sweetheart, and I miss her. I mean, moving to Texas, we miss everybody.
Yeah.
It's like a big family, and we miss everybody. So
That's what you see at the 9-tap tour is you see the bowlers. It is like a family here.
Yeah.
Like I walked in this morning, everyone's shaking hands, and I bet it was fun because this is the first time since COVID that
Right.
this has been back. So it's like a big reunion.
the last time we were here was right before COVID, right?
Yeah.
The end of January of 20.
Yep.
And there's already this sickness was going around already, but didn't really hit till March. But
Yeah.
Anyway, the last time we were here, the Sunday of the final was the day Kobe Bryant died.
Oh my goodness.
That was the day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then they also identified that COVID was there was something coming crazy from China. So
Oh my
anyway,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we have these two from Vegas bowling. I'm not familiar with uh, Jackie.
She just joined this morning, was a
Oh.
note that was handed to me. So she's brand new to the 9-tap tour and made it to the finals.
Yeah, that's crazy. And
Which-
she throws a really hard ball. And then someone told me it's a 16-pound ball too.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Hey, and didn't notice my Storm shirt, did you?
I love it. Someone asked me. Yeah.
I just bought it today
It looks
because I
great.
knew I was going to do this. I'm like, I'll go buy him a Storm shirt. So they had a 2 for buy one get one free over at South Point.
Oh, nice. At the booth?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the booth at South Point. where
Yeah.
they're one of the nationals. I have a bunch of scratch bowlers buddies from Seattle that were bowling over there today.
Nice.
So I had to go see everybody.
So, what tips would you have? Like, Jacqueline just joined this morning, but if maybe you're not from Vegas, what tips would you have for someone that wants to join the 9-tap tour? How do you get started?
Well, you really don't have to have a league average. We have a way of establishing kind of
Yeah.
an average. So it's not a perfect science, but it's kind of over the years we kind of figured it out. And my advice to anybody that wants to join is show up.
Yeah, that's the first step.
Just show up. That's the first step. And usually people are quickly into it. I mean, then you start. Where do I get my shirt? And go through all the rules with them and such. And like I said, we will establish their average. Usually, we'll take it off the books, like whatever their book average is.
Sure.
And I believe if it's same as it was when I was running it, it was if you're a 185 bowler or below, we add 15 pins because it's 9-tap,
Yeah.
right? So we add 15 pins to your average, or 20. I'm sorry, 20 pins. If you're higher, we add 15 pins.
Okay.
Right. I think that's the way it was.
Gotcha.
Still is.
Yeah, I think so too. So, and I love that. I love that you're just encouraging anyone to come out. And what I love is that it's not intimidating to a bowler that's just getting started at bowling.
Right.
It's 9-pin, no tap, so it's nice and friendly.
Right.
Just have to knock down 9. And I think it's a great thing to have. We love being part of the live stream, or of the events and sponsoring the events.
Right.
So.
And you know what? The whole time I was with the tour, Storm was the sponsor.
Oh, we appreciate that.
And then we liked it. And I know I met you.
Yeah.
Back then, I don't think. Obviously, we're not like keep in touch type, but
Yeah.
And then who was it that you were here with before?
Gary Holsenberg.
Oh, the Holsenberg guy. And
Gary loves the 9-tap
Yeah.
tour. This is his favorite, one of the favorite groups that we sponsor.
I was hoping he was going to be here, but
He's over at Bowl Expo. We've
Oh,
got a
is he?
lot. There's a
yeah,
lot
it's
going on
lot
this week.
going on. Yeah, just not the 9-tap. It's not all about 9-tap.
Unfortunately, he
Yeah.
would love to be here. He was really sad when it conflicted, and then he was even trying to see if he could go from here to Denver, but it just didn't work out. He had to be part of the setup today.
No, I
so.
got you. But yeah, it's always nice to see you guys here.
Oh yeah.
And this live stream is awesome. I think people don't realize. Just think, Jackie, for example, she just joined today.
Yeah.
And she's on Worldwide
Right.
Web. The YouTube.
Totally. Yeah, so she does throw it hard. You were right. She
Yeah.
throws it hard and just aims for the pocket, which is
Right.
great.
And that's the key in 9-tap is hit that head pin.
Yeah.
And usually you don't have too much.
Oh, that was a great shot by Norris.
Yeah.
True strike.
It can
All
be,
right.
It can be humbling too,
I love it. So I think I'm going to play a quick commercial. Rob is going to come in, but
Okay.
would you come back in at the
Sure.
end and
Just let me know. I'll be
chat?
right here.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Hi.
All right.
And we've got Ralph waiting also.
All right. So we are back, and I'm here with Rob, you're the head of the Puget Sound 9-Tap Tour
And I own the parent corporation.
and the parent corporation. Rob, you do it all here at the 9-Tap Tour, and you've been working really hard on the event, the multi-region finals, the last few days. Record entries at this event, correct?
Right. This is the 6th time we've done a multi-region tournament, and this one by far has surpassed any of its predecessors.
Which is amazing. And this is the first one since COVID. We've been talking about that. What do you want people to know about the tour?
Well, one of the reasons it's been so popular is, first off, we don't allow bowlers over a 210 average to even join, which really has given the confidence to a lot of 160, 170, and even below average bowlers that they could have a chance. And actually, if someone wants to visit our website, you can look at the last 20 years worth of results. And we've pretty consistently had a very diverse cash list of low averages, middle averages, and high averages. And that's really all a competitor could ever want.
I love that. And it's so friendly to come and meet new friends through the sport of bowling. Now, currently, you have the Puget Sound, which is a Pacific Northwest area, right?
Correct.
And then you have the Las Vegas area. And you're trying to get Hawaii started back up. That was going before COVID, but that one is maybe starting back up.
Hawaii ran for 15 years with incredible success. COVID really hurt them a lot because they bowl mostly on the military bases.
Sure.
And the military bases have been much more strict about civilians coming on. And, so they're trying to get all that worked out so they can reopen in Hawaii, and we hope that it works for them.
And we're trying to get our friend that we just were talking to start one in Texas, right?
Oh, yeah, we're giving Steve a hard time about that.
Steve has to. Yeah, I mean, Texas needs it. So, and then we got someone who wants it in Alabama. Michael says, being in Alabama, no tournament like this. Well, Michael, maybe you're the person to get it started. We haven't talked about how you do start a 9-Tap Tour franchise, if you will.
Well, anyone that's interested can contact me either through the website, which is simple, www.9taptour.com, or they can call on our voicemail, 253-987-7975, or they're welcome to email me directly at rob1, the number, at 9taptour.com. The number 9taptour.com.
Yeah, and I love it. It's really a great event to get people into the sport, right? Like, this is designed for the average bowler to have fun and compete, because you do have fun when you're competing, but sometimes going to those big tournaments can be a little overwhelming, right? This is that next little step.
Well, we had a bowler here this weekend who had almost won our Bowler of the Year competition in his first year of bowling.
Oh my goodness.
He joined as a beginner, and ironically, last week we had another bowler who had only begun bowling a year earlier.
Oh, wow.
He had a really low average, but he joined the tour, which was actually to his advantage, because as you're improving, you're bowling above your average more frequently, and he's been putting in a lot of practice, and all of a sudden last week he just tore through the competition.
That's awesome.
And won $2,600 for first place for only his second cash on the tour.
Oh my goodness. Well, I love coming to this tour. I love how friendly everyone is and how it feels like you're coming home when you come and hang out at the 9-Tap Tour. Now, we have the schedules. You can find out more information at 9taptour.com, but you do have the 2024 schedules for Las Vegas and for your area. And it looks like the next event is in your area, July 21st, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Daffodil Bowl in Puyallup, and the next event here in Las Vegas is going to be at Sam's Town on July 13th.
Perfect. Yeah, and it looks like every week in Vegas, July 13th, July 20th, July 28th, August 4th.
We will typically do over 40 events a year in both regions.
That's amazing. Now, I got to note that Jacqueline just joined the tour this morning.
Right.
She just joined, and now she's in the finals. That's
And
pretty good.
She's almost a scratch level bowler. She's doing very well.
Yeah.
And it's not unusual because we don't bowl with just a straight house shot.
Okay. Well, that was a question earlier. What shot are they bowling on?
Well, it's not really a shot.
Okay.
What we use is a modified house shot, and we're not trying to challenge the bowlers because we don't have the 211 and above bowler to challenge.
Sure.
Our goal with the lane conditions is actually just to keep the scores moderated with a 9-pin format that if the averages got too high, everybody'd lose all their handicap. So
yeah,
we strive to have Goldilocks scores, not too high, not too low.
I love that.
And we will actually make adjustments to each house's shot to try to keep the scores in that Goldilocks range.
That's awesome. Well, Norris here does have 34 pins of handicap, and Jacqueline has 2 pins. So Norris has a little advantage at the moment, but Jacqueline it's pretty neck and neck. It's pretty this is a I think it'll come down to the wire kind of match.
They usually do.
Yeah, which is great. Well, there's a lot of pressure. So how much money, prize money, are they bowling for in this match?
Well, first place is going to pay over $3,900.
$3,900. That's amazing.
Second place is going to get $1,900.
Amazing.
And the tournament overall for the weekend is going to pay out over $23,000.
Which is a record, right?
It is a record.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is not a high entry fee. For this event, it's a $75 entry. For Las Vegas, their normal entry is only $60.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, so here's Mr. Norris. Let's see. Corrected a little bit. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stakes.
There is, and someone who hasn't bowled these head-to-head matches like this, you've seen PBA Tour pros that can get affected by the pressure at times. So this
100%.
level of bowler, we often refer to it as sometimes the ball can feel like it's 30 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
But these guys are doing well.
Well, Rob, I think we want our friend Ralph to come in and chat, and then Nick too. So we're gonna take a short commercial break, and we will be right back. All right, and I am now joined by Mr. Ralph. Ralph, how's it going?
Good, very good.
Ralph,
very
you bowled great today.
Thank you, thank you.
You nearly made it to the final. We're almost talking about you.
Oh my God.
Now, Ralph, how long have you been bowling the 9-tap tour?
Oh, I think I started bowling in 2000.
Okay.
Just as I started bowling, yes.
And what would you imagine the bowlers are thinking right now, bowling in the finals here for a title and $3,900 in prize money?
Wow. I mean, I would be nervous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I would be nervous a little bit, especially with the lane condition change and everything. But she's in it, man. She's going for it.
She just joined today.
Wow.
Just brand new.
Really?
And then she made it all the way to the finals. And I think this is the first time I've really seen her look a little maybe nervous.
Yeah.
She nailed that spare. Oh man, I jinxed her. But she's just been striking left and right all day.
I know. I was watching her. I mean,
Just incredible.
with the lane change and everything, and she's relaxed and it's good.
Yeah. Ralph, do you know our friend Norris up here?
No, I just met him the first time. Matter of fact, I was bowling against him my first match, and he threw a 250 on me. I had no chance of winning that, you know.
250 is a lot.
Just a lot, just a lot, and with his handicap, and I had
Yeah.
no chance of winning that. But he bowled good. I mean,
Yeah.
he's like Earl Anthony. He's a left-hander.
Yeah, right. That was a little error for him here. Okay, so he has 34 pins, but he's really got to kind of make a move here a little bit.
Yes, make a little move.
Yeah. Travis called me a black cloud. I am a black cloud. I do have that nickname, coast to coast now. That's a good
Good
shot.
ball.
Oh, just didn't make it up there. Now these lanes haven't been oiled since this morning.
Right.
So yeah.
And it's so important just watching where you stand with the lane change like this. Most people say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw it harder." Oh no, that's the wrong answer. You know.
Yeah.
If you saw a couple times, he went in the gutter.
Mhm.
You know, all his push down.
Yeah. Yeah, and these bowlers are just learning, having some fun. I love that this is like a big family out here on the 9-tap tour,
It
right?
is. It is. And I'm gonna tell you, you come out here to have fun, you'll be good. You just come out here and enjoy the people and roll the ball and have some fun with it. It really relaxes you, and that's the key right there is get relaxed. Once you get
Yeah.
relaxed, you'll be fine. If you get too intense at it, then she's
Wow.
throwing an incredible ball.
She really is. It's fantastic. Now she gets only 2 pins of handicap, so she's nearly scratch here
Yes.
at this tour.
But when I saw her throw her first ball, I'm like, okay, she understands this game. She's a good bowler.
Yeah. I love it too because everyone supports each other getting better and improving. Because that's kind of the goal too. You don't want to just stay stagnant, right?
That's right. That is the goal. I mean, when people are talking to you and you understand it, you know what I mean? And if you're getting all nervous and stuff, somebody will say something to you. You come in and you relax a little bit, you breathe and get that under control, then things just happen.
Yeah. I think that shot there, I mean, I think after the last one, which was a great shot,
Yeah.
Jacqueline just got a little quick.
A little quick,
Yep.
and she pushed it through.
See if she can spare this up. It's a tricky spare. She
Yep,
got it.
She got it.
Yeah. So it looks like she might be joining the tour and taking home a title
I think so.
all in one day.
I think so.
Norris should be really proud of his work today, though, too.
Yes, he bowled well.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did. He bowled well.
Saw him over on 17 and 18 winning that last match in the Final Four. Look a little. That's a tricky spare. I never
Yeah.
want to shoot that spare.
But see where the oil is set up, you got to move. With some left-handed move and just let it roll.
Yeah.
If you try to force it to push it, you see it didn't come back.
Nope.
The oil is pushed down and it won't come back from there.
That spare's hard for the scratch bowlers.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's Mr. Norris again. He didn't like that one.
Pushed it out a little too far.
All right, so
But
it looks like Jacqueline will be our
She will
winner.
be the champion.
That's amazing. $3,900 record
Wow.
entries
Wow.
this weekend. You
Yes.
guys came firing, and you're like, yes, we missed the tour. We're glad it's back. All right. Now, do you want to help me give away? We're going to give away an Ion Pro to one of the listeners, a brand new Storm bowling ball.
Okay.
So, someone who's watching, here is your question. And it will be the person that wins will be the first person that answers correctly on the screen. So we've been talking about the places that the 9-tap tour currently is. And there are only 2 currently two current locations that have the 9-Tap Tour. What are those two locations? And the person who gets it right first on my screen will win an Ion Pro. You can't give them any hints. I know you know the answer.
Las Vegas and Washington State.
Oh, you gave him a hint. All right. All right. Well, we got it. Michael, let's see here. Actually, Ed Berg is the winner. Pacific Northwest and Vegas. Ed,
Yep.
you are winning a brand new Ion Pro. So you can send. You're good. Ed, congratulations. And thanks everyone for watching. And, you know, if you want to learn more about the 9-Tap Tour, you want to check it out on 9taptour.com. That's where you find out more information. Join one of the events. What's your favorite part about the 9-Tap Tour?
Just all the people coming out the bowl. All the people coming out. I mean, my favorite, you see somebody like, oh, I can't bowl, or I can't do this. I'm like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
And they get out here and they have so much fun doing it. And, you know, some people say, well, I don't want to bowl them because they got all the handicap. Forget that. Let them bowl. If they have fun, if they win, they win. It's good.
Absolutely. All right, our friend Rob is out there. We want to thank Rob and
Yes.
Nick and all of the
Yes.
directors that put together this amazing tour. It's just incredible. Takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work. And Rob, he works this thing, and it's amazing.
Yeah. You see him out there now. He came in and chatted a little bit. We just want to thank Rob for everything he does.
I can
Nick.
say thank you, Rob.
Yeah, right? He's bringing Jackie out to get a photo. Giving Norris, look at that. See, that's what this tour is about. She just
Yes.
won, and she's still patting Norris on the back.
Yes.
Taking a picture here. There's Mr. Nick is making his way out there. He is the director in Las Vegas. He works really hard in Vegas, too, putting together events.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's been a huge help this weekend. And Nick, so we were talking earlier about the tour stops that are coming. The next one in Las Vegas is July 13th. Then there's July 20th, July 28th, August 4th, August 18th, August 25th. So every week nearly, Nick will be at work. And you can contact Nick at nick@9taptour.com to learn more. And then in the Pacific Northwest, their next one is July 21st, July 27th, August 3rd, August 11th. They're just bowling a lot. So if you want to learn more, visit 9taptour.com. But until next time, I think we'll wrap up here. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a bowler in this
Thank you.
awesome tour.
It was fun being down here doing this.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was my first time making the top 16, and
Nice.
it was good.
Well, congratulations. Next time, we'll be talking about you in the
There
finals.
you go. There you go.
All right. Well, congratulations to Jackie. And we will see you all at the next 9-Tap Tour multi-region event. We hope to see you here next year. Until next time, we'll see you later.
You've been watching live stream coverage of the finals of the multi-region 9-Tap Tour Tournament in Las Vegas. The 9-Tap Tour Tournament brought to you by the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas and by Storm Bowling. The preceding was an exclusive presentation of Storm Bowling. Once again, thank you for watching the finals of the multi-region 9-Tap Tour Tournament from Las Vegas.